I want to talk a little bit about the hub or like machinima communities in general, and like what your like opinions are on them, or like how it has been ever since you like joined the hub and you became a mod, and like what are your thoughts?
I think I've been quite passive. I would suppose. I haven't been really. I'm not always like have courage to push things. I guess. I mean, not always want to be like an influence. If you know what I'm saying. Like,
you don't want to be an influence?
What I mean, like I don't want to take too much responsibility of what I can like handle.
Yeah.
If you know what I mean.
Well, the way I've seen it, or like the way I have imagined how it is with your position in the hub and such like that, is that you don't take a lot of responsibility. It's not because you don't want to, it's more so because you have other responsibilities too you need to take care of. Like you have this whole mod that so many people like need from you. Like there's a bigger responsibility there, and
that's what exactly I meant. Like I don't want to bite bigger bone than I can.
But like but no, that we in the hub we appreciate what you do in the hub, like the steps you are willing to take, and so happy to have you there, be part of the community, and be you are influence. Just being there helps, you know.
Yeah, I appreciate it.
Okay, but like talk a little bit about how it has been for you then, like the last year, like how you have seen the hub from growing like a year later now.
I think it was quite great. I mean, we had 2 collaboration projects, CTS1, CTS2. Then I also like that a lot of people help each other to like when needed, and I also like some people like Will from Elite Production hosting like other, like I mean, you know, like the award show, like taking their own time to create something for the community. Like also like Sean, like making some of the branding stuff, like animation intros. Like Apple also made, and you the skin packs, all that. Yeah, it's very epic.
Yes. So I gotta put you a little bit on blast now. What? This is very controversial here, McHorse. Okay.
Oh no.
Oh no. Are you ready?
No. I'm not ready.
So, what do you say to all those body actors you have left in the streets that don't have a job anymore?
That's not my fault. That's not my fault. My position on this matter was basically because body actors are now free, they can make their own videos. I mean, if they want to. What I was thinking about, like, just because you're not a body actor anymore, it means that you can become a director much easier.
Yeah, well, from
I mean, not everyone have motivation to do that, or skill, or like
interest.
No, interest, yes, but
I mean, I was joking, like, you know, like you can still use body actors and Blockbuster if you want to.
You can, yeah.
But, like, I was joking, but it's just so funny because, like, I have some body actors, like, from the over a year ago when we were doing, like, our series and stuff, like, like, one of them always says, like, oh, Blockbuster took my job. And they're like...
Was that Kat?
No, it was Sapphire. She really enjoyed doing the body acting and such, because, like, the thing you always... It was hard. Thinking, like, I don't think I would go back, no matter what, to not using Blockbuster.
I mean,
but like you are missing that little element of like the friendship building, like the little community, like when you come together and do something, which I think we're replacing with the community collabs and stuff like that, working together as directors and such.
I didn't have any experience in working with body actors, but I've been like I had a couple of body acting experience. I think one in 2017 when I did a small role for Or Pros. You know who's that? Or Pros?
Not sure.
It's like one of those exploding TNT like channels, but they had like I think 1.5 million subscribers right now or something like that. Basically, like those experiences tell me like, body acting is kind of suck doing for other people. It's like you spend so much time like doing, like it's like just a waste of time.
Yeah,
Blockbuster is so much easier. It's like in the same time you could like do much more things.
I'll tell you, there's a little bit of difference in body acting. There is working for somebody you don't know, that are probably big channels that don't have time for people. They're just like, come in, do this thing for me, okay, great, okay, on to the next thing.
Yeah, I understand that. I didn't have the positive or like bonding body acting.
There's a little bit different for like smaller channels which have like are really reliant on their friends and like groups to help them out, which is more like my experience with body actors. Like it's hard to get like people to come help you and stuff like that, and to get them staying there or like get the amount of people in. But you build like a bond where like, oh, we did this together kind of thing when you did that kind of stuff, which is different. Like, I've done body acting for bigger YouTubers and stuff like that, and it's terrible. It's terrible like compared to that experience. But like that's what people are missing. But
it's what Kibiki has.
Yeah, he has that now.
Community. Yeah, I know, community of people who are going to do cool stuff. Like what he has, like it's like really unique and really cool.
Mm-hmm. It's unique now that you got rid of the body actors.
Yes, but anyways, I think if not Blockbusters, then I would suppose there would be a way worse situation than.
Yeah, if not Blockbuster, we wouldn't have like the cool projects we're seeing today, like and the Boy Balance Act and all that stuff.
Yeah, or Herbergman's.
Yeah, or Herberg. Yeah, you wouldn't have that. You definitely wouldn't have that.
Yes.
That stuff is insane. So I take. Is he your favorite creator? It's like, no, I love all my children.
Yes. Exactly. I mean, I cannot give anyone just like that's my most favorite Machinima creator, but I would say Herb Bergman is one of the most coolest Machinima creators that I'm using.
He is insane when it comes to like this stuff he does with Blockbuster.
Yeah, then I also like what Ifabot does. He also likes those visuals are really nice.
He is one of the best visual storytellers in Machinimas.
Yes.
I don't think anyone does it better than him, to be honest.
No.
Like the emotions he can like provide by just using Blockbuster and not anything else.
Yeah, that's insane.
Like you feel it in his videos.
And it's even crazier after I discovered that he uses sequencers instead of like...
He does?
You know? Yes, he uses... You know...
Yes, I'm not the only one!
Wait, what? You don't use...
I don't use it anymore. Because it's a lot easier doing it the new way. Or the one that everybody was doing and I didn't know about it way.
Yeah, I mean, I should... At one point I should make the tutorial about how to edit player action instead of doing that through a sequencer.
Yeah.
But at this point, I'm through big rewrite and I don't want to remake the tutorial twice, so yay!
Yeah, okay, I got you.
A big delay!
I have a tendency to, if I learn it, like something functions this way, like I take it, like I'm stick with that and that's like the way I think it is. And I learned sequencer makes one thing go to another. And that's why I'm like, oh, so this is how you do animated poses and all that stuff. You put that and it gets sequenced into this. And I sat there timing like the whole like 34 minutes of the Knights of Frost finale. I spent all those hours timing the sequencer for all those poses.
Yikes.
And now I learned I didn't have to do that. It could have been so much easier and better.
Yeah. I mean, what I wanted to say here is you probably shouldn't have scenes longer than 2000 ticks because it's like insanely difficult to maintain the editing ability. And in my opinion, all the scenes supposed to be like under, I would say 2000 or 1000.
If it's a complicated scene with like different areas you need to go to, I'll cut that out. But if it's like one scene, which 2-3 minutes of them just in one location, a few characters, I've done that in one go in like Aperture, like cutting it up and all that stuff.
I mean, if there's not a lot of action, it's okay. But what I'm saying is, like, if you have complicated actions, I would say probably would want to break it down until you're comfortable with every sequence. Like.
Okay, something we haven't talked about. Your content.